Oh my ladies and gentlemen, so it begins. And we're back at Star Control. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I've got the face cam on this evening. Hope it doesn't offend to anybody too irrationally. Wow, a gold face. Hello. I love that it's now the first thing that people see in the recording. Just, I should make like a big face, shouldn't I? Like right in the middle, just giving you the eye. Right, so at the start, well, before the start of this stream, I did a little bit of outfitting with my ship because I had some leftover credits and bits and bobs, or roux, as the case may be. Got my drinky poos. Ooh. It's been ages since I've had a drink, so I'll probably be unconscious in about 20 minutes. Yay, face cam indeed. Hopefully it looks okay. I've made it a little bit smaller, and I've actually upped the send amount. Is that the word? Yeah, I've upped the bit rate, so hopefully it will behave itself fairly well. I'm not sure how well. Let's take a look at the outfitting of the ship because we've made a couple of additional touches to it. I took away the supercharger for the lander, and I also took the thing that collects from wider ranges. And I've added 2 additional cargo lander pods so I can grab more with the lander. I added an extra docking bay on so we can have more ships in the fleet. Oh, Lucian, why? I have taken advanced cargo pod for the ship. We already have the Fleet Deflector Mark III, as you know. Over here, I've added a precursor drive, which makes sublight speed significantly better. Is there anything else that I've done? Oh, I put the ink blob onto this ship because I just thought it might be fun. We've got the phaser. I know that I like that. That is a good weapon for all occasions. But over here, I had a laser, and I wasn't overly satisfied with that. I didn't feel like it was doing what I wanted it to do. So I've put the ink blob in. So if I have to run away from something, that allows me to fart out some ink. So that's what we've done with the ship right now. Hey Garrett, how you going, my man? First time catching a stream from the start. I love it. Let's take a look at our fleet. As you can see, we've got significantly more vessels now. We've got a Mackay Grasper, Taiwan Defender, Pinthy ship, Syndicate ship, little Greegrok Swarm, Trandal's Frigate, and one of these Zontar Travellers that I don't like very much. In addition to Tenkunshi Caster and a Mechmac Negotiator. So a fairly significant fleet there. Fairly happy with that. Face cam looks okay. Good, 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 good. Right, so let's go back. That's what we've done so far. We are full up on fuel, and we now...
Anything else, Captain?
Nothing else at all. Off you go. I've got a hyperdrive for you. I'll get going.
Good luck, Captain.
Okay. Let me know that the sound is okay. The first thing that I think we want to go do is we want to go up here. This may go well, it may go badly. So we're going to autopilot our way to the gateway, and we're going to use the gateway to travel all the way up. Conserved? What's conserved? Okay, let's dock with the starbase. Sounds okay? Good. Trying to keep an eye on it just to make sure that my voice is consumerate with the correct leveling. Starbase things, please. Let's hypergate all the way up to Erroneous Vector Starbase. Off you go. Okay. Looks like we've got something... Uh-oh. Hello. We're meeting the famished today.
Oh, it's the humans we've heard so much about. Delicious.
When you say delicious, nothing delicious about us today, pal.
Oh, the day's still young, Dumpling.
This reminds me so much of one of the fellas that I regularly talk to in Discord. It's unreal. Okay, what can you tell us about yourselves?
What's to say? We're just fellow travelers trying to make our way in this big, mean, old galaxy. We have ups and downs, and every time we learn something new, we also learn a little bit about ourselves. It's all simply terrific.
You sound a little too nice.
Don't let suspicion rule your mind, Chipmunk.
Let's just go with you sound really nice and see what it does there.
We are nice. Thank you.
Oh my. What do you think about the scribe?
We despise them, of course, and them us.
Right, okay.
You've heard about our little war, I see?
Why I'm here.
I honestly can't say any more about it, Pepper.
Right.
Need to know bases and all.
Where's your homeworld?
Why do you want to know, Pepper?
Oh god, you're freaking me out. I'm just curious.
Curiosity is such a delightful trait, and I highly urge you not to give up on it. But despite that, I simply can't reveal military secrets to you just because you ask, Chestnut.
Sandbear says, not sure if gay or gonna murder you and eat you. Can we chat a little bit about your cannibalism?
Don't tell me you're another one of those awful closed-minded beings.
We're just curious as to how you can justify it to yourselves.
So eating only the non-sentient is moral? Or worse, slaughtering the sentient, then not eating them?
He's got a point, right? He's got a point.
You'd understand these matters better if you had a conversation with someone you're eating. It clarifies a lot of things.
I'll bet it does. Sounds like fun. Hey, can we deliver ourselves to your homeworld to be devoured?
What a sumptuous idea. If that's the case, our homeworld Ella Reese can be found in the Beta Ishikawa A system. But I don't think I can let you go alone. Deliver your juicy bodies to me instead. I shall escort you to dine with our lords.
Right. We'll have to think about that.
It's as I worried. A bluff.
Yeah.
Such vile behavior doesn't speak well to your flavor.
You should probably not eat us
I
then.
think I will dine on you sparingly, if at all.
Alright. It is time for... Let's just see how our ship handles now. Whoopsie daisy. Come here. Well, bless your dinner belling. Oh my. Okay, alright. Easy! Oh no, where's my video gone? What's happened? Game's gone. It has, and I don't know why. I might have just sorted it. I've sorted it. I don't know why. That happened. Probably something I pressed. Nice. 1,650. Go! Why is the rum gone? I don't know. Did it float away, did it? It's probably something that I pressed and pulled it away because I was too busy holding the left button down. As you do. Oh no.
Ooh, it's those spiky humans the fleet has just been buzzing about. What can we do for you today, humans?
Can you tell us about yourselves?
What's to say? We're just fellow trap. We have ups, and it's all simply terrific. Of course, Rabbit.
Rabbit now. We'll just be going.
Of course. Before that, though, there's something I wanted to propose to you. In the interest of furthering positive relations between our people, being a good guest, and my general nutrition, will you allow me to devour you?
I'm gonna have to say no, but let me get a drink first. Oh, yes. Yeah, that should do it. I've got to say, I'm not really happy about my choice of drink today. I've got famous grouse, and it's alright. It's not good whiskey, which is why I'm having Coke with it. That should do it. But whiskey's whiskey, right? It'll do. It'll do. Hell no!
Would you perhaps then be willing to part with one of your crew members?
Ooh,
who
tempting.
will also be devoured?
At least you're honest. Also, no.
Human, you have so many crew. Surely you cannot eat all of them yourself.
I'm not going to eat any of them.
You don't know what you're missing.
Okay. I think we'll be leaving.
Right, about that. The problem with that, Pudding, is that we can't let you tell anyone we were here, or where we were going. Operational security and all.
Of course. I fully understand. We promise not to tell anyone.
And were it up to me, Snopey, I'd believe you. But official famished deep space policy requires me to destroy you and consume your flesh. So, greatest apologies.
Alright, let's try a different ship, shall we? Let's try the Yang Yangs. Oh, they're so weird to cut. So what have we got? Oh my, okay, that was an easy death. Grigoroks don't like so much. What about these guys? I think I've used them before. Got canister mines. Okay. Pinthy. Woo! This is becoming a little bit of a problem. Oh my. Okay, the Pinthy are very short range as well. Okay, right. Back to our ship. Their ult heals them. Okay, good to know. Okay. Okay, so where did they tell us their homeworld was? Let's take a look at the captain's log. Beta Ishikawa A. Autopilot there. Hello. Oh, good lord. Fire at will. Alright, that's that one dealt with. We're going to have another one. Fire at will. Let's see what this bad boy does. Oh my. This is difficult to control. I've chosen the wrong ship here. Does a lot of damage though. Oh, come on. Alright. Now you. I've lost half my fleet already. Beat one of them. We're going to die with this Zonto Traveller. Absolutely, doubtlessly. Well. Taiwan. Already nearly dead. Wow. That is a difficult ship to kill. Unless you're this ship. Rick. Hello. Alright, let's take a look on this world, shall we? It did not go well at all, did it? Nothing of import there. Hopefully we're going to be able to avoid this fella. Turn it around. Ah, balls. Hail.
Hello, Doc. On behalf of the Order of Famished Lords, I welcome you to these charming stars of ours.
Hello, handsome. We'll be going.
Of course. Before that, though, there's something I want. In the interest of furthering positive relations, would you perhaps, who will also be human? You have so
I'm
many
not giving you my crew.
Surely you cannot eat.
Time to die.
Well, time to teach you.
Not having my crew. That famished detector's pretty good. I like it. There's one down. We're losing health though. That bouncy thing is not good for us. Ooh, careful. Right, there we go. That's got that one. There's going to be more though. Quick. Damn it, fire at will. Where are you going? Back here. Okay, that one went a little bit better. Those aliens are very rude. Excellent, okay. Quickly get to the homeworld and heal. Hail.
Oh, goodness. Guests.
Hello.
Everyone gather. Gather. We have unannounced guests.
We come in peace.
Terrific news. Such a fine thing to come in peace. On behalf of the Order of Famished Lords, I welcome you. Please, treasured guests, make yourselves at home. But what is it that brings you here?
We're seeking allies and assistance to fight the Scribe.
Oh, how delightful.
I think so.
It's good to see other aliens rushing to cast off the shackles that bind them. And you've, of course, heard of our own little dust-up with the Scribe and thought you might join your adorable forces with ours.
I mean...
But I'm afraid the answer is no, kitten.
Oh.
Officially, my people are very skeptical of your race.
Why are you skeptical of us?
We have heard of you, human. News of your emergence on the scene has already reached us. But no one saw you coming. The Taiwan kept you hidden, we suppose. The sweaty little eggplants. These are troubling times, Woodpecker. We must be wary of everyone. Of our enemies, certainly, but even more so of our friends.
Oh my.
Unknown species are very worrying. It's always the ones you don't see coming which are the most dangerous.
He's got a point though, hasn't he? We're very dangerous.
You certainly are, Tiger. But please bear no offense. I can see that you are delightful. But unfortunately, the opinion of one lone famished will not be enough to sway the Order of Famished Lords.
That's unfortunate.
I'm afraid we will not be able to cooperate with your kind at all. Now then, is there anything else, Gumdrop?
Tell us about yourselves.
Us? Oh, we're dreadfully boring, Pudding. We're far more interested in what you're like. But, for the sake of conversation, we'll gracefully speak about ourselves for a moment. What would you like to know?
Tell us a bit about your history.
Our history is probably much like yours. Fire, the wheel, antibiotics, all that. We had wars, yes, but also peace. Then spaceships. It's of little interest.
Mm-hmm. And what are you doing on the ceiling?
What are you doing on the floor, Piglet? Cultural relativism is a funny thing, isn't it? The simple answer is my kind has always lived in elevated places.
I see.
It shouldn't surprise you to know that we were the apex predators on our world. Many a summer evening my kind has sat coiled up in a tree, waiting to descend upon a meal and deliver a pithy remark or bite to the jugular. Even now that we travel the stars, we're still more comfortable clinging gracefully to something rather than wallowing on the floor.
What do you mean I remind you of this
there's
series?
anything wrong with your
Oh,
wallowing,
the series, this
human.
species. How dare you?
You wallow gloriously.
Thank you, thank you. Your home and ships look very unique.
Oh, thank you, precious. This is a typical example of famished mid-century modernism. Well, the middle of our century. Who knows what it was in that disgusting scribe calendar everyone around here seems to use?
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Certainly, Rutabaga. How would you like to know?
Rutabaga? What do you know about the Scribe?
Our former masters? A tiresome topic.
I imagine so.
About 300 years ago, we were just taking our first halting steps into the stars. when suddenly, out of nowhere, a Scribe cruiser appeared in orbit around our home. It told us that we could be vassals of their great empire, or, if we preferred, annihilated. We loathe being annihilated, so
Sure you
chose the
do.
path of a vassal.
What was your role as a vassal?
The scribe said many kind things about our artistic flair and eye for design. Our cultural works were quite popular on their homeworld for a time. But scribe civilians are quite fickle. They care little for the stars rotating above their heads, so long as those stars regularly deliver new amusements. They haven't had much use for our art for a few decades now.
Is this why you're rebelling?
Also, they took exception to our dining habits, which we had to begin concealing from them.
Okay. You didn't eat one of the scribe, did you?
I won't say it didn't happen, Flower. But in all honesty, the scribe make awful dinner guests. And it's not just the taste. They're incredibly boring, horribly full of themselves, the scribe. Not without cause, I suppose. Their art is incredible, their food rich and savory, their style of dress grand. There is much to admire about the scribe, and no one knows it better than them.
Okay. You said the scribe were your former masters.
Yes, we have finally decided to cast off the yoke of the Empire. It always weighed dreadfully around our necks. And we are not alone. All right-thinking aliens have rebelled against the scribe. Which, sadly, isn't many of them. But the Pinthi have, I'm told, as have others.
Very good. You said the Pinthi were rebelling as well.
Yes, a very troubling species. A sentient bioweapon. Great heaping masses of sludge filled with viruses. We wouldn't know where to begin with them, meal-wise. You'd do well to stay away from them. They have obliterated entire races more times than they can count.
They're actually delightful.
If you need an example, there's a world near here, in the Zeta Shiphios system. Some poor fools there were slain by the Pinthi. Thousands of years ago now, but you can still see some of the staining.
Okay, we wanted to ask something else.
Certainly, Sweet Loaf. What would you like to know?
You've got so many pet names for us. It's magnificent. So you like eating people?
Oh dear, not the talk.
The talk.
New aliens always have such dreadful hang-ups about this.
I don't want to be eaten.
But very well. What do you want to know?
Are they delicious? Do you just eat aliens or do you eat yourselves too?
Both, darling. We ate famished for many centuries before reaching the stars. But now, yes, we've expanded our diet a bit. We'd be foolish not to. So many delightful new flavors out there.
I see. Are there medical risks to cannibalism?
There were, for a time, but hunger always finds a way.
It does.
And we don't eat people that often. Cannibalism has always been reserved for special occasions, celebrations, birthdays, weddings.
Okay, don't you feel anything for the people that you eat?
They often volunteer, Muffin. And why wouldn't they? They're the center of attention.
Okay.
Also, for the past century or so, our special dinner guests have been dosed with pain relievers and mood stabilizers. Most report the experience to be quite pleasurable. The insight they have to offer is fascinating.
I'm sure. So, insights like ouch, ouch, stop that.
Oh, Pepper. You're a funny one.
Are you exclusively cannibals?
We're not, no. We eat other animals, plants and such. Grains, even.
Okay. Good varied
Some
diet.
famished, and it's really rather embarrassing to admit it, actually prefer to only eat animals. Though, sadly, we've gotten bored of the flavor of most of the sentient and sub-sentient species around here.
Okay. What other aliens do you eat?
Our diet's been a little restricted lately, thanks to this silly dust-up with the scribe, who taste quite bitter, if you're curious.
I am a little.
But yes,
Perhaps I
we've
can eat my
sampled
way through
most
them.
of the sentient life in this galaxy. Why, just the other month, some Taiwan flew by.
You've eaten the Taiwan.
Yes, we've had some of the funny little slugs. They seem quite timid, to be honest. They don't travel in our direction that often. Possibly because no ship they've sent this way has ever returned. Dreadful dining companions, of course. Rubbery texture, awful conversationalists. They do have some potential as a soup base, though.
I'm sure they do. Oh my, I can just imagine how irritating it must be having them trying to hug you every time you eat them. We wanted to ask you something.
Certainly, Rutabaga. What would you like to know?
I'm not just any.
I think that's it. I think that's it. Anonymous, thank you so much for subscribing.
Is there anything else, kitten?
We'll be going.
I'm afraid not, Turnip.
Okay.
No one may penetrate this deeply into famished space and return undevoured.
I see.
And please don't beg, Lemon.
Girl, gotta try some scribe.
It spoils the taste. If you absolutely must depart in an undevoured state, I suppose you could offer us a gift.
A gift
One of your
what?
crew members
no,
might do.
Absolutely not. Nope. You're not going to stop us.
Oh, we just might.
Try.
Know that
We're
it has
humanity.
been an honor and a privilege to speak with you. I look forward to sampling your morsels more closely in the coming minutes.
Our ship's proven to be fairly reasonable against them, except for this ship. There goes one. Still got half crew left. Okay, let's get chasing after this sausage. Okay, they're nearly dead. Just a little more. Boom! Shakalaka. I don't know what to do now.
Ah, get out of here!
Let's take a look at the captain's log. I suppose we could go... Start... What we'll do is we'll get back to this starbase quickly.
Welcome back.
Hello there. Why don't you tell us about
Check
yourself?
sums indicate large portions of my internal memory have been corrupted. Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics: extragalactic contact, recipes, and fun facts.
The precursors met someone from another galaxy.
Not in the sense you are thinking, or in the other sense you are thinking, but in a third, different type of sense. Yes, exception, name not found, met someone from another galaxy. Approximately 248,234 years ago, probes arrived here from the Triangulum galaxy. Von Neumann probes of this type have been seen many times before within the galaxy, but these were the first detected who had arrived
Von
from
Neumann.
another. The probes were generally benevolent, but as with all von Neumann systems, this was offset by some degree of personality drift. Little could be gleaned from the probe's originators. The probes said nothing, and the originators never evidently arrived. Following the abandonment by their masters and conclusion of their mission, most of the probes disappeared or departed for parts unknown.
I see. Tell us a recipe.
Water, when applied with heat, will begin to transition to a different state, resulting in steam, bubbles, and hot water.
It's a recipe for boiling water. Why?
Apologies if that was too complicated. Memory corruption has removed all traces of simpler recipes.
Everyone in the universe seems British. Well, this guy's Australian. So, definitely not British. Tell us a fun fact.
The 200 billionth digit of E is 2.
Magnificent. I've actually heard that one before.
That's possible. There are a finite number of fun facts in the universe.
Are there? That's enough about you.
Is there anything else?
Oh, so many things. Let's do some starbase things. Let's hypergate back towards Earth. We've lost a lot of our crew. And maybe try and fight off some of the Scribe. Hello. No, I don't want to go to the moon, you cretin.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hello. Got some questions.
About what?
What's my mission?
The Trireme, bless their sticky hearts, know less about this galaxy than we hoped. So, in order to fulfill our goals of not getting annihilated by homicidal aliens, we're going to need some more information. According to the Trireme, there are a number of other alien civilizations within our immediate vicinity. We want you to contact these aliens and find out if they'll be willing to help us as the Trireme
They're
have.
British just on a long holiday.
It sounds like these
Is that what
Scribe
Australians
already
are?
have enemies. If you can find out who those aliens are, I'd suggest they'd be a good place to start.
Okay. Is that all?
Oh, there's lots more you could do.
Oh, good.
I just wanted to start you off with the easy task of preventing humanity's complete annihilation first.
Oh, cool. All right, I can do
But
that.
if you want more, you could always secure mineral wealth for us. Or find out what happened to the Lexites.
Right, okay.
Or find love amongst the stars.
I'll do it. I think I've probably already done it with the Taiwan. You want me to give kisses to aliens?
That was a joke, Captain. Remember, you're now humanity's public face, our only representative out there.
So kisses.
It's imperative that whenever you meet an alien, you make a good impression.
With
That
kisses?
probably won't involve kissing.
Ah! It's, you haven't seen how I kiss.
Nope. No, I haven't.
Should be disappointed. Let's talk about the Lexites.
Sure, Captain. We can hardly ignore Star Control's original mission, even if recent events seem to have overtaken things.
No randomized galaxy. Give me money, signed the gal in charge of humanity. Yeah, pretty much. We know where the Lexites went.
We were hoping you did. You're the one who can leave this solar system after they left Earth in 2085. We know, thanks to you, we know they went to Elpis next, where it appears they were building a ship, likely one capable of traveling in hyperspace.
Indeed.
So they're out there somewhere, Captain. Maybe try asking some of the friendlier aliens. Sure, Captain.
Okay. Hey, Lucy, how you doing? Alcohol is gross? Who said this?
Good, Captain. You have been authorized to feel free to return here as necessary to repair, resupply, and debrief us on what you learn. Anything else, Captain?
Let's go to the shipyard. Trade. We're going to keep these things for the moment. Let's buy some fuel. Still got plenty of dollar left.
Anything else, Captain?
That's it, thank you. Off you go.
Good luck, Captain.
Sandbear, don't leave. I value you greatly. Right, given that the enemy have kind of taken a lot of these systems. Let's go to Trireme and see if we can push the scribe back. Oh no, Burnsy4 has said summer. I don't know what summer means because I'm old. Oh no. When you were done in the stream tonight, look at Armco mod chat. Someone made a funny gif in the mods that you were included in. About the mods that you're included in. Oh dear. I will take a look. Looks like we're going to have to fight with this big thing. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to. Excuse me. Okay, scribe. We should have restocked our ships, but we didn't. Oops.
Ultimus, I have words for you. Did you think we would not notice? That we would be blind to your activities?
I like words.
We have spoken to the Dranken. You have tricked him. You have given them extra ears.
Oh no!
Do you think this is a joke? Tampering with our property? The Dranken are ours.
What you gonna do?
Your permission to exist is even more denied than usual.
Oh, good. No wonder no one in your empire likes you.
Lies. The Scribe Empire is as strong as it ever was. Every walled species scrapes the ground at our feet. Enough. I do not have the patience for cleansing your mind of these untruths. So long, savage.
Savage. Oh, it's time to fight. Always go with the squid. If in doubt, Squidlington. Look at that. I always find it quite difficult to control these ships. Because they're kind of all over the shop. They turn really, really quickly. Oh, whoa. Whoa, Nelly! No. Oh, okay. Damn it. Get over here. Oh, missed it. Oh my. Ooh, bet that hurts. Yeah, nice. Let's use the old slingshot. Something terrible has happened to us. We are... Come on. We're disabled. This is not ideal. I think overall we're winning this. Whoa! Uh-oh. Alright, we've won. As long as we stay in here, we've won. Yes! Okay, so does that mean that we now have control of this system? Let's take a look at some of these worlds. There's no an identified object down there. Uh-oh, slurring. Somebody's been drinking, don't know who. Couldn't possibly be me. 64 critters down here. My god.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
A little more ethanol to get. Which app forcing me to 1080p? Oh, I'm sorry, Burnsy. Don't know why that is. It shouldn't do so. Although I am, I'm giving it a little bit more oomph than usual. I'm at least tipsy, thank you. I'm not going to bother collecting the critters, so I don't think they're necessarily of much use. Dark Cronus has got to go to bed. Good night, Dark Cronus. You sleep well. By the way, anybody who's watching, I would massively value it if you would share this stream within your social medias. Doesn't really matter which social media. Twitter, Facebook, Pornhub. Seems to stick on live streams in general. Do you mean Twitch or? I find that people who use certain yep, resources gone. I think a lot of it depends on what you use. Like for example, if you use Google Chrome, if you use Firefox.
Captain, we've just received word that humanity has established its first extrasolar colony at Epsilon Trireme. Did you ever think you'd see...
Epsilon Trireme, okay. We'll go there. We'll take a look at our extrasolar colony. A couple of episodes of Avatar? Is Avatar a series now? What's happening? My understanding that Twitch is burning up more bandwidth and they will take away multiple... Oh, interesting. Well, fair enough. If Twitch wants to take away options, then I suppose it's welcome to do so. I believe it doesn't do so if you're a partner. Unfortunately, I'm not a partner, I'm just an affiliate. Abysmal frame rate, that's a concern. If you're getting a really bad frame rate, I can always restart the stream in a little while. Seems to be fine based on what I can see. Is it good now, guys? I am giving it more oomph than I usually do. I'm also going at 60 frames a second instead of the usual 30, so that may have an impact. If it is having an impact, I can always downscale it somewhat. Keep stuttering for you as well, Lucy? That's not ideal. I think it might be best for me to perhaps restart the stream in a moment then. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just Whoopsie daisy. Let's go to our settings. Take a look at our output. We'll come back to you in just a